Hi Pisces, and welcome to your next 48 hours. I tried to fit all the cards in here, but it's kind of hard. anyways, anyways, Pisces. Pisces, I use like 4 different decks and I feel like I'm getting the same message in every deck. It's so funny because I feel almost like this is about so many things, but all kind of the same thing. I'll explain. I digress. Welcome to Pisces Cove. This is a channel just for Pisces. Cross watchers are always welcome. My name is Heidi, and if you're looking for personal readings or services, please check out the link in my description. Pisces. I swear, Pisces, all of my readings for you come out with love in it. And I don't ask for it, because I'm just asking for general energies for the next 48 hours. But that's what happens. So I guess I'm supposed to help you with love. I don't know. But it's so interesting because in terms of energies, imagination and destiny. So you may really be thinking about your destiny, right? Of course, Pisces, and we're having some sort of connection with the Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So you may really be in this dreamy energy, and it could be that you're getting ideas, specifically towards where you want to go. But because profession is here on the bottom, Pisces, with good news and triumph. And it's really interesting because it's hard to tell on some level whether this is about something you're doing for your path, like your career, what you're wanting to do, because I feel like in some way they're connected. And I'm not really sure how. I don't know whether it is you're getting into business with someone that you have some level of partnership with or what, but because that shows up. It shows up, and I feel like everything is going really well in terms of something that you've been trying to do. For sure, but I also feel like you're dealing with a connection where there's been problems. Okay, so I'm reading this from your point of view. Energies can always be reversed, right? But strategy, alliance, and fury is here. Like, I do feel as if there's a person here who you may be mad at, or they may be mad at you, but it's like you are developing a strategy to bring things back together. This person is mad. They're mad. And what I'm also feeling is that if this is some sort of like alliance towards business, like a business partner or something like that, I feel like there might be people against it. Because profession is on the bottom with good news, triumph, and like some celebration energy. So I do think that you're really winning in that department in terms of something that you've been doing, particularly an idea that you've had. But I also strongly feel, Pisces, like there's a connection here that you have really been going through it with. Somebody's mad. And so, you may be really thinking about how do you bring this back together? Formulating a plan, actually. A plan to do that. And I feel like you may be avoiding a conversation with this person. Pisces really doesn't like confrontation. I'm not saying that you won't have it. You'll do it, but I don't feel as if you actually enjoy confrontation. But the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, with the Ace of Wands and the Fool reversed. There's some heavy overthinking here about how to go about this. Because I feel like you kind of know that there's going to be a fight here, and I feel like you really don't want to have the fight. And I feel like you've been avoiding having the fight, even though, it may help you to get back together with this person. The Lovers is here. This is like, that's twin flame energy. It's definitely love. It's definitely a very close bond that makes you happy. But I kind of see that someone's behavior, and this could be your person, Pisces, or it could be you, I don't know. There was some move that was not real great that caused this whole thing. Because, the Fool is reversed. It could be, waiting too long it's with the Ace of Wands to get this thing started. It could be that now you think it's not possible, or it's going to be some sort of fight, But I also feel like, especially if this is your person, I don't know, it feels like there's something here that happened that caused some mistrust. There was some pulling back or avoiding having the hard conversation. There seems like a lot of avoidance here. And so something that should have been a fresh start was kind of ruined from either waiting too long or someone's reckless behavior. Someone acted the fool here. And I'm not saying it's you, Pisces. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that this could be either way. I mean, you'll know what this is. But I do feel like either way, you're really not wanting the fight. And I also feel, to be honest, it's stressing you out. You need to have this conversation. I don't feel like it's helping you, right? It's not helping you. And I definitely feel as if you're putting off this conversation. I definitely do. And I definitely do feel it's because you don't want to fight. So you're kind of like formulating a plan. But the truth is, it's just better just to do it and have it over with. Because, either way you look at it, Pisces, this person loves you. So even if you have this fight, I do see that you end up in a good way. Okay? On the bottom here is the Two of Cups, the High Priest, and the Six of Pentacles. I do think you're going to have the conversation. And to be honest with you, this person loves you. I don't think that it's going to be as difficult as you think it is. So let's take a look at love in the next 48 hours, even though this felt like it was all about love. But someone's hiding their feelings, even though they think about you nonstop. Like, almost to the point of obsession. And I feel like this is mutual because the Mirror is here. But they're hurt. And it's kind of like right now, I feel like this person's been avoiding the conversation too. To be honest, I do, because they're hurt. So something definitely happened that caused some sort of break here, some sort of ending, which I'm feeling is the Fool reversed. But y'all are mirror. It very much feels like twin flame energy. You definitely are both in this wounded energy, right? And you're kind of even maybe energetically reflecting it back to each other. And it's funny because you're avoiding a conversation because of it, but in a way you're still communicating it. So you may be mirroring anger and hurt to each other, which is not a good thing. But I do feel like you do have this conversation. And it's interesting because I feel like it's really going to change your perception of past events. I feel like you will think about past events. You will talk about past events. And I feel like through talking about it, you're able to see something differently. Maybe even, you know, this recklessness wasn't actually recklessness, you know? And it comes into a happier energy. There's paradise is here. You may be traveling together too as well. But, I mean, that's really good energy. I feel like, wow. I do feel like there's a new beginning here, but I also feel like this connection is so healing, but it's so full of wounds too. Like, I'm not saying it's a trauma bond or anything, but often when there is, you know, like a twin flame connection or a soul contract, we're projecting wounds to each other. You know, and it's through that we heal, actually, because we heal these wounds with people. And so, you know, it does feel as if there's work being done. It does. Some healing being done. Healing is coming in. And a new beginning is coming in. And actually, this is like Phoenix energy, which we are actually experiencing. So we're all kind of going through death and rebirth here. You know, this is what the eclipses are all about, really. Completion energy. And, you know, I really love this, actually. For me, it's really beautiful. But, you know, I'm an 8th houser, so I love, you know, the transformation and death and rebirth and, you know, all of the things, Pisces. So, you know, I think that I feel like you're trying to make a plan so that you can avoid arguing, but I don't think you're going to be able to avoid arguing. I think that it just needs to happen, basically. Basically, it just needs to happen, Pisces. So, let's get some where this is taking you energy. Where is this taking Pisces? Where is this taking Pisces? And remember to take the energies as they resonate with you, and that you always have free will, Pisces. You know, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Yes. And I laugh a lot. I'm a Sagittarius. So where is this leading Pisces? Jeez, where is this? 4 of Pentacles, okay. Ace of Cups, wow. Building a new foundation with this person. Wow. Pisces, 3 of Pentacles and the Star. And I feel like an essential part of this new foundation is that you're going to be working together. You know, maybe it didn't seem like that. Maybe there wasn't enough cooperation or collaboration. But you're definitely working as a team for healing. For healing. Oh, but you are having that fight, Pisces. You are having that fight, and I know that you know this. And I know this is what keeps you maybe from 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. This is what makes you kind of go back and forth about whether you want to say anything. But sometimes, you know, sometimes we have to have the fight. We have to have the fight. And there could be some insecurity here, some aggression, definitely. But look, 10 of Swords, ego death, you know, and really taking a look at what's real and what's not real. Maybe some of like what you thought and what your person thought in this situation it could be that some of it wasn't actually what was going on. So that's what I was talking about. I think that you're going to really see things differently. And, you know, sometimes we got to have the argument. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do, but I feel like with the presence of the Two of Cups and all the other energies, it's really not going to be as bad as you think it is. So don't worry about it, Pisces. So let's see what you need to focus on in the next 48 hours. What does Pisces need to focus on in the next 48 hours? Oh, let go of control. Yeah, see, like you're making a plan, but just let it happen. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Wow. Yeah, see? Strategy. You have to stop with the strategy. That's not going to work. Grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and outside. Give yourself grace. Give your person grace as well. Clear out the clutter. And, you know, it just needs to be dealt with. It just needs to be dealt with, Pisces. But, you know, it feels good, actually. I don't think, like, this feels bad, so... Yes, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Good luck with everything. Toodles.